notes, notes. My audience. Okay, and then thank you. Okay. Car seats. Most of us know what child car seats are. They are child safety seats that are used in cars to protect children from injuries and death in case you're in a car accident. So why do some people think that car seats aren't that necessary and don't use them, or put their small child in a booster seat way before they're ready? Today, we will go over child safety seats and why they're very important to use and how they protect your child from injuries and death. The most important thing we can do as parents is protect our children. By using child car seats, we'll protect them from injuries and death in case you're in a car accident. According to healthychildren.org, thousands of young children are killed or injured in car crashes every year. Car seats keep your children safe, and they're required by law in all 50 states. In the U.S., children are injured and die in car crashes every year, and this was mainly due to them not being properly restrained. That means they were not in car seats. If they were in car seats, they would have survived. A CDC study has found that in 1 year, more than 618,000 children ages 0 to 12 rode in vehicles without the use of a child safety seat, a booster seat, or even a seatbelt for at least some of the time. There are 3 different types of car seats or positions. You can do them rear facing, forward facing, or put them in a booster seat. Rear facing car seats are car seats that face the back seat of the car. And the American Academy of Pediatrics has recommended keeping kids rear facing until they have fully outgrown their car seat. And new research has published in American and international journals that fully supports this, says a car seat lady. Kids are 5 times safer being kept rear facing. And some of you may think, oh, I have a big child, his feet touch the back seat, his feet were crisscross. No, they're not too big for it, and they're not uncomfortable. Some people might also think, well, wouldn't they break their legs or their feet are touching the back seat? No, there has been no documentation ever that has shown that somebody broke their legs because they were rear facing. But wouldn't you rather have your child rear facing and breaking their legs than forward facing to seeing and then breaking their neck because their body wasn't ready for it? I don't think so. And kids are also 75% less likely to die when they're rear facing. I have a family member whose son is a pretty big child. He's 2 and he's more than my 5-year-old. Last year, he was still rear facing and they got hit by a semi-car and it hit his side of the car and he walked away with just scratches on his hands. The doctors, the police, and the paramedics all said if he was forward facing, he would have been killed. So rear facing saved his life. Once your child hasn't grown the rear facing position, it's time to turn them around to forward facing position. Parent Central says to keep your child in a forward facing car seat with a harness and teeter until they have fully outgrown the height or weight limit, which could be 66 pounds and 49 inches. You should also correctly use the car seat. You should make sure the car seat is correctly snugged in the car. Make sure you can't move it, and make sure the straps on the child are snugged. Make sure you can't pinch, and make sure the chest clip is up here. Because if you put the chest clip anywhere else, it can hurt them in a car accident and can actually kill them. So please remember that. It says, correctly used child safety seats can reduce the risk of death as much as 71%, says Safety Kids Worldwide. Once your child has fully outgrown its forward-facing car seat, it's time to move into a booster seat. Booster seats are just seats that raise up a little bit so the adult seatbelt can fit them correctly across the seat, their chest. There's 2 different types of booster seats. There's the low booster seat and you have the high back booster seat. The high back booster seat protects the kids from side impact crashes better. But please remember not to switch them too soon, because putting your child in a booster seat too soon could have tragic consequences. according to Cafe Mom. Most kids and their vertebrae has not fused together in a circle until they're about 6 years old. That means that their spine is not strong enough to be in a booster seat, and putting them in a booster seat too soon can kill them. You should keep them in the booster seat until they outgrow the booster seats. Live booster seats nowadays can reach 100 pounds. So today we have learned that car seats save your child's life. By keeping them in the car seats until they outgrow it will protect them from death and injury. Thank you.